Hey everybody, so thought I'd do a little bit more intricate video today because I know, looking at the people who are now joining the group, that I know some of the things you guys are doing, and for others, well, this could be a little bit of a push in a different direction. So I'm going to look at putting a shopping cart into your actual site today, and I'm going to show you the shopping cart that I prefer, and I'll give you a few reasons why I like it, and I'll show you, I suppose how easy it is to add a shopping cart without getting into anything that's too complex. So we've got our website here. Probably need to log in, so let's do that. And logging in now, and we're going to put a shopping cart in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this shopping cart. So this is called ecwid, ecwid.com. And the reason I like this cart is it's so simple to use. It's very straightforward. It's a private platform, so it sits on another website and you integrate it into your website. Now, the reason I choose that is they handle all of the security of the purchases, which is a key thing when you're selling online, security. So it can link up with PayPal, it can link up with Stripe and all your regular payment processing gateways, so there's no problems there. It can work in Australian dollars and US dollars and all sorts of things. And you can link it directly to your bank account, etc., etc. Although in this case, obviously, the money's going through Stripe, it goes in your bank account that way. The pricing's pretty good. Okay, so you can run that for free, and you can have up to, I think it is 10 items. So if you're just selling a book or a couple of books or a couple of services or something like that, and you want to just have a basic shopping cart, it's not even going to cost you anything to have this. Okay. If you want to go on to an actual business plan where you've got a whole range of other options available to you, the venture plan is only 22 Australian dollars a month. So that's really, really cheap. And you don't have to deal with all the hassles of WooCommerce and all these other plugins that you can use to sell things on your website. And you don't have to deal with all the security issues. So if we have a look inside, it's pretty straightforward. This is just my old store from one of my lesson plan sites. And you can see my products are here. So if I click on another 60 lesson plans, I give it a name, I give it an SQ or SKU, my description, I can upload images, and along the top here you'll see I've got, the file. So in this case I'm selling the PDF of that book. So there's the PDF, so I can sell the digital products through here. Shipping and taxes if you got them. You can do SEO if you want to. Obviously I'm running on the free plan at the moment because I'm not using the shopping cart for this one. So it's just, I've dropped it back to the free plan. You can put related products there if you want to. So, a bit like that Amazon, if you bought this, you might like that. And then you've got your buy now button. So you have the choice of actually putting just a piece of code or whatever you want. But if you want this little picture here with the picture, the name of it and the buy button, you can turn things on and off here, and you can see it changes the code and the picture. See the button's gone, and all you got to do is copy and paste that code and put it on your page, and you'll get a little box that looks just like that. So it's really, really simple, but that's only one way to use it. So if you've just got a simple product and you want to do it that way, there's your button. It's a lot prettier than a boring old PayPal button, and it will deliver the product for you. So saves a heap of time. And as I said, you can have up to 10 products completely free. So for many people online, that would more than cover most of the products they sell. Okay, so we have a few other options. Obviously you've got marketing and all sorts of things down the side here. I'll let you go and sign up because it's free and have a play around in there. So how do we integrate it? Well, first things first, if I just take that and copy that, and I come in here and I create a new page, I'm going to call it product, and I come here. If I paste the code in like that, it will be seen as text. Okay, so it won't work as code. So we have to switch to text view and then paste the code in. When we switch back to visual, you'll then see a little funny image. Okay, if I click publish, all being well, if everything worked, I should be able to. Didn't work. Okay, all being well, the product should have been on there, but it looks like what's happened here. Let's just update that while it's in text mode. And oh no, looks like it's not going to work this time. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, good tip there. Things happen to everybody, let's face facts. So, when you paste the code in, update it while it's in text mode. Don't switch back to visual mode because it must pull some of the code out. Okay. And what happens is it pulls this information from within EC with. So it sometimes takes just the minute second to start up. If I click buy now, you'll see now I've got this little cart down the corner there. If I click that, here we go, I can check out and I can go from there. Okay, so you can see how beautiful that is, and it's so clean and fast. So absolutely worth it if you want a quick and easy checkout. Okay, and you'll see here, by the way, all data is transmitted encrypted, which is really, really important to buyers. So what other options do we have? Well, if we go here to our plugins and we go EC with, all being well, look at that, install. That's the proper one from EC with Commerce, you'll see. So that's the proper cart that matches the company. Activate. And connect your store. Now, because I'm logged into here already, this can see that. If you're not logged in, it's going to ask you to log in. So just log into your store first and makes doing this sort of stuff easy. Accept. Wait a second. Verifying, and we are live. And you'll notice that now we've got a big menu down the side here, which matches our menu down the side here. So now I don't have to come back to EC with control panel. I can just stay in the back here and do whatever I like, and I can see everything I want to do. So I've got 5 orders, not paid, etc. as soon as I log in. And also, if we just check pages, I have a funny feeling this may create a store page. There it is there. See that? Store. So if we go like this, give it a second to load. Now you'll see there was other products in the shopping cart and it's added them in. So what it will do is, depending on what we've made actually live, when we go back to products, you'll see this one's enabled, this one's enabled. If I do this and then we do, oops, sorry, we'll close that one, and then we do this refresh, all other products will start to load. See? Okay, so those other products that I've created are now showing. So as far as having a store goes, I mean, could it be any easier? It creates the page for you. If I go buy now, it adds it to my cart. If I go to my cart, pops open, there's my 2 books. I can see that. I can remove that one if I don't want it anymore, and I can check out. Okay, now you'll see now it's rather than being popped up, it's actually sitting within the page. So if you want to have a shopping cart, this is a really, really simple way. It's one I highly recommend to most people. It does have all different sorts of taxes. The biggest problem you run into with running shopping carts, of course, is different countries and different expectations. This cart does 99% of everything for you, but you will have to dig around to find out some of the stuff. In other words, you'll have to delve down into some menus, but there is good help files. You just have to have a little patience. So that's how we can add a cart to our store. Very little difficulty. If I click continue shopping, by the way, it just takes me straight back there and I can click on the product. Notice that now I can actually click on the product, by the way, and actually read about it. Before that was just a straight buy button. Now I have all the details about the product, and I can see the different images that go with that product. Okay, and I can also go full size on all the pictures if I want to. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So there we go. It's EC with. Great tool, really worth putting in. If you're going to start out with a shopping cart, this is where I recommend you start. As I said before, it's not that expensive. Even if you're running a top end, 146 a month is not bad. Now you could go to something like Shopify, which is like a whole store platform, and if you were going like massive loads and loads of SKUs, lots of products, well then yeah, absolutely Shopify is worth looking at. But if you've got a WordPress site and you want to put in a cart, don't go past this one. Okay. I'm Brad Houck, Mr. Web Marketing. If I can help you with your marketing, please feel free to contact me. And if you've got any questions, please write them down below the video and I'll do my best to answer them.